Where are we, guys, right now? Where are we? We are now on the other side of the facility, and here comes the answer. Jewish cemetery. Right. We see the star. Star of David, or David's shield, I think. How is it translated properly? Cmentarz żydowski. Jewish cemetery, written in Polish and in Hebrew. If you're passing by, mind the memory of those who are dead and behave. And here's another one, some inside story about the cemetery. As you see, in Hebrew it's more detailed, it's longer. Okay, where is the first grave? Which one is the first grave? Here, I think. A few of them. You see Jewish letters, Jewish alphabet, and some German too, I think. Yep. Yep. And here's the site. Rest of the site. As far as I know, it's about 500 remaining graves right now. As you see, some sign, and it's written in Hebrew and German. Who's lying here? Alexandre Doy said Band? I don't know. I don't know. He was born in 1799 and died what? It's 1870, I think. Let's move on. Another one. Some of the places are lying. The same sign. What's over here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. As you see the plate, the tombstone is completely covered in Hebrew letters. To me, it looks like a Bible, like a quotation for a Bible or something. Oh, flower. A flower. So probably a woman is lying in here, as I read. There is something within German. Wonderful. This is the city of Gdańsk, but Gdańsk was mostly German-speaking city with a small Jewish minority in it. Throughout the history, yes, Gdańsk, from about the early Middle Ages, Gdańsk, the city where we are right now, was mostly German-speaking city. It doesn't mean that there weren't any Poles or Slavic people in here. They used to be. They were. But those who were in power were mostly German speakers. I printed out some map of Central and Eastern Europe and partly Western Europe, of a Jewish settlements, not Jewish settlements, the percentage of Jewish population within the whole population of given region. And you see, this is a Baltic Sea, and I marked the spot where we are right now. It's called on this map Gdansk, because yeah, that's the German name, because the map is German, but actually we call it right now Gdańsk. You see the year and the color, and I marked the color. Whoa. The color corresponds to about 2% percentage of total. Jewish population was about 2% of all in a Gdańsk region, and the biggest population was about just below 20%, was in the middle and eastern Poland and today's Belarus, Mogilev region. Looks to me, now I'm not that smart, I read it that it's mostly done with a limestone, so there's no any limestone in this region, the Baltic region of Poland, so it has to be imported from the mountains several hundred kilometers away. Oh, that was expensive. Oh no, this side, as we see, oh, same letter, that's a letter, Jewish alphabet, and also a number. As I remember, I was learning Jewish language for half a year, but now I lost the touch. As you see, all the graves are heading east. All the graves are heading east, which means, oh, you don't know, but I'm telling you that there's east. There's east. Why? Oh, fine limestone. East means Jerusalem. East means Holy Land, Jerusalem. So, right, fine limestone. Yeah. It's not cold. Okay. Here's a bigger frame. More of it. What do you have here? Oh, looks like someone had a nice party. What's that? A special. Not so special, which means special, but not so special, rather cheap local shit. Okay, let's clear it up. Let's clear it up. Some people passing by. Oh, very nice. More flowers. I used to come down here as a kid in 1980s. There used to be a local kindergarten. Now it's closed, and we used to come down here with our teacher to play, just simply to play, to have fun. We treated this place, or the teachers treated this place, as a park, and all the plates, graves were toppled. Everything was toppled and covered in leaves or something. Mildew, moth. Oh, what we see in here. That's a nuance. That's a new one. And as I read on the other side of the cemetery, one of these belong to one rabbi and the other belongs to the other rabbi. One is called Ashkenazi and the second one, sorry, I forgot. And we see stones. That's a Jewish tradition, to put the stones on the top of the plates. When you're passing by, put a stone to commemorate the dead. So we will do the same. Small one. And what's that? In a memory of those who perished during the Holocaust. Shoah, as it's called in Hebrew. And some cheap shit. Sorry for my language, but cheap shit electronic candle. That's a very Polish way, that's a very Catholic way to commemorate the deaths. You put the candles on the side, but it has nothing in common with Jewish tradition. Nothing. It's meaningless in Jewish tradition. More plates, more of it. As we see, we're up on the hill, and the road goes down. We'll see what's in there soon. But take a look on some more plates, some more tombstones. You see the hands? Very beautiful. Quite big. I have big hand. Quite big. And hand means blessing, and hands and blessing means that the dead one came from the family of priests, kind of Jewish priests. And I think everyone with this surname, like Cohen brothers, famed directors, means that they are from the descendants of some Jewish priests. Where to go? Too many of them. 500, as I said. 500. Oh, you see, all the graves are marked. All the graves are marked, are numbered. So someone counted and marked the tombs. Cool. Completely covered. Yeah. This is what I remember from my youth, from my childhood, when we used to come here to play. Or like conkers or something. That's how the rest, as That's how the Ohel, Ohel cemetery looked like. Or like this. Or a big one. A big one. Someone had a lot of money to import such a piece of limestone to the Baltic coast. Here, Rut, which means he lies. Here is buried, as in German, of course, Moses Magnus Kon. We're going down right now, down of the hill, and another priest. What is it? Priest quarter or something? Priest quarter. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Looks old. Looks old. Ancient. Not ancient. Actually, the cemetery was founded around probably around mid 16th century, and around till 1956, when the Jewish population was finished, almost gone. Religious Jewish population, and the gravettes were abandoned, and for 40 years almost completely neglected. For 50 years completely neglected. That's a very beautiful park. I call it a park. It's not a park. It's a cemetery. Or Kirkut. We call it Kirkut in Poland. Kirkut. It's probably from Hebrew. All of it covered in ivy. It's ivy all over. Hedera helix in Latin. You see? You see this small building? This is the grave of a great, the most prominent Jew in the community, and it's called Ohel in Hebrew. Ohel. Ohel means tent. It translates as tent. So it looks like a tent. Ohel. We see the Star of David, probably. The entrance. Ohel is completely abandoned. I mean, destroyed. Yeah. Let's go inside. You see no grave. It's been desecrated, probably by Nazis, all by some Poles after the war. I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like concrete. It looks like concrete to me. But that's the stone, for sure. That's the stone. And the rooftop, reinforced concrete. It's been written, take care of, stay tidy, stay clean, take care of the place. Let's move into this sanctuary. Very beautiful. All covered in ivy. And a smell Ohel. Small tent. The chapel, the resting place of some rabbi or tzaddik.